Imagine, you are inside a dream, where time moves slowly, and every sound turns into a story. Keep your eyes closed, and let us begin. Deep inside a vast green forest, where tall trees touched the sky and rivers sang softly, lived a young elephant named Arif. He was bigger than most animals his age, but his heart was gentle and full of questions. Arif was not like other elephants. While others enjoyed splashing water, breaking branches, or playing loudly, Arif often stood quietly near the river, watching the flowing water as if it were telling him secrets. He felt things deeply: joy, sadness, fear, and love, all at once. His mother Maya noticed this. "You think too much, my child," she once said kindly, wrapping her trunk around him. "The world is heavy for a soft heart." But Arif didn't know how to be any other way. The loss that changed everything. One dry summer morning, the forest woke up to an unusual silence. The birds didn't sing, and even the wind seemed afraid to move. That day, Arif's herd was forced to travel far in search of water. The journey was long and dangerous. The sun burned the ground and the air felt tight. As they crossed a narrow rocky path near a deep valley, something terrible happened. A loud crack echoed. The ground beneath Maya gave way. Arif watched helplessly as his mother slipped and disappeared into the valley below. Her final sound was not a scream, but a calm call, as if she were telling him to be brave. The forest never felt the same again. A heart full of pain. After that day, Arif stopped going near the river. He stopped playing. He stopped listening. He carried his pain everywhere, like an invisible weight tied to his heart. The herd tried to comfort him, but Arif felt alone even among many. At night, he remembered his mother's voice. In the morning, he remembered her absence. "I should have been stronger," he whispered to himself. "I should have saved her." Guilt became his shadow. Meeting the old tortoise. One evening, while wandering alone, Arif met an old tortoise named Ved near a dry pond. Ved moved slowly, but his eyes were calm and deep. "Why does such a big elephant walk with such heavy steps?" Ved asked. Arif stayed silent. Sometimes pain speaks best through silence. Ved nodded. "Sit with me," he said. "You don't need words." So Arif sat. Minutes passed, then hours. Finally Arif spoke. He told Ved everything about his mother, his guilt, his sadness. Ved listened without interrupting. When Arif finished, Ved said gently, "Pain is not a chain. It is a teacher." Arif didn't understand. Learning to let go. Over many days, Arif returned to Ved. The old tortoise taught him lessons, not through lectures but through stories and silence. "Water flows forward," Ved once said, pointing at the river. "It does not return to the mountain, yet it carries the mountain within it." Slowly, Arif began to understand. Letting go did not mean forgetting. It meant carrying love without carrying pain. One morning, Arif returned to the river for the first time since his mother's death. He was afraid. But instead of sadness, he felt something else: peace. He remembered Maya's kindness, her strength, her love. Not her fall. A new purpose. Seasons changed. Arif grew bigger and stronger. But now he used his strength differently. He helped smaller animals cross rivers. He protected lost calves. He guided the herd during difficult journeys. Others began to notice. "This elephant has a leader's heart," they said. Arif didn't seek power or praise. He simply listened to the forest, to the wind, to pain, and to hope. One day, during a dangerous storm, the herd panicked. Trees fell, paths disappeared. Arif stepped forward. "Follow me," he said calmly. His voice carried confidence shaped by loss and wisdom shaped by healing. The herd survived because of him. The final lesson. Years later, Arif returned to the valley where his mother had fallen. He stood there quietly. "I miss you," he whispered. "But I am not broken anymore." The wind moved softly, as if responding. In that moment, Arif understood the final lesson. Some love stays forever, even when those we love cannot. And some pain leaves, Only after it teaches us who we are meant to become. Ariv turned away from the valley, not with sadness but with gratitude. He walked forward, stronger, kinder, free. Moral of the story: true strength is not about holding on forever, but about learning when and how to let go.